Sports bettors, what's going on, everybody? Patrick over here at GhostPicks coming at you on a Monday. Closing line value. We're looking to beat it today. 43.5 is the total on this game. I think we can beat it. But before that, quick recap of what's been going on. All right, so I had come on here last week and I talked about how excited I was to get started out with DFS. Well, 1 week in, we cashed our 50-50 and we cashed our tournament. Now, the tournament lineup is boom or bust. It's one of those. It's like playing the lottery. You know, if you take the guys, if you finish in last, whatever. We're looking to finish in the top 5% in those tournament plays. Unfortunately, we finished around the top 25%, which is still damn good. So we got paid out, got our money back. But the 50-50, we won that one as well, so we made our money back plus some. So 1-0, technically 2-0 with the tournament. But the tournaments, those are, as long as you're getting your money back and you keep playing those every week, we're looking for pretty much one win in the entire year as far as the tournaments go. So the 50-50, those are the big money. You put those in, all you have to do is finish in the top half. So those are the ones, definitely more money goes to that one. So those are the ones we look to have at least 55-60% winning throughout the season, and that that equals out to making a pretty solid profit over the course of the year. And then on the flip side, the tournaments, really truly, you're looking for one big winner. One of those big winners could be $50,000, $15,000. One of those you put in $5, and if you finish in the top 10%, you're cashing out big time. And we were there yesterday with my tournament lineup. So, Emmanuel Sanders, Saints defense, we picked all kinds of guys that got into the end zone. Unfortunately, my stack was, once again, it's boom or bust. So I went with Jared Goff and TJ Hawkinson at home versus the Ravens. Thought they would be behind a little more in that game, playing some catch-up, get some garbage time points and TDs. Unfortunately, Goff only finished with 10, and the fact that we cashed out and our stack only finished with 15 points just shows how damn close we were to really racking out in that tournament. So DFS, I am extending the one-day Saturday special that we had for $150. I'm extending it to tomorrow only. After that, it will go back up to the season high price of the $300. You get every single week. You get the tournament lineup. You get the 50-50 lineup. Also, if there's any other captain's choice things on Thursday Night Football or Monday Night Football, you get those as well. You also get the DFS rankings for the week. So if you're into fantasy football and you're looking at matchups or something and wondering who to start, you also get the DFS rankings, which rank all the players and their matchups, all the top 30 at least. So if you're in a DFS, or it's the same thing, it's just action. It's great action and profitable at that. It's one of my favorite things to do in DFS, and one area of the market where I think we can still definitely take advantage. Because not only are you not playing against the books, playing against other people. So, and I like to think smarter than a couple. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on into a recap of yesterday. So, college football Saturday, absolutely nuts. At the half point of the at halftime of all the games, 4-0. Fourth quarter of the games, 1-3. Anything that could fall apart in the fourth quarter pretty much fell apart. I had the under as our top play in the Wisconsin-Penn State game. No points all game long. It takes a kick return and 2 interception returns in the fourth quarter to push that game over. That's the kind of luck it was on Saturday. No good. Capped it off with the South Carolina, Kentucky under at night. And that looked sketchy too. It was 10-0 at the half, and I don't think anybody was comfortable there. Then another one, Memphis. Memphis -3 was one of our plays there. They lost despite leading 21-0 7 minutes into the game. I mean, it was insane how they blew that game, but that's college football for you. In a day where Minnesota, as a 31-point favorite, lost to maybe the worst team in the history of football in Bowling Green, got to take it with a grain of salt. And that's, we were smaller plays on Saturday because of that. College football right now, it's wild. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Absolutely wild. But that leads us on into Sunday. Sunday we did solid day, winning day on Sunday. Almost a huge day. We had our 3-team, every Sunday I do a little 3-team stank parlay, just teams that bite. And we had the Vikings and we had the Dolphins hit. And we had the Jags as a third team in there. And that, again, up 10 points, catching 7.5 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. That's looking great. Somehow fourth quarter, things just go to shit. But so dropped that one. Our top tier of the day, though, was on the Los Angeles Rams over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I came on here and gave you the free play of the Matthew Stafford passing yards, which hit. This is one of these matchups. They just matched up very well. Simply put, not only was this is something that I knew everyone, all the public, would be all over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just given how the Rams played against the Colts. But sometimes it's all about matchups. You find the mismatches and you can exploit them, especially in a betting market. So Rams top tier was a nice one. Our second tier was we had the 49ers last night. Came out slow as all ever. It was a little expected, and that's on me. I'll talk about that later in a video here with Jimmy. We're going to talk about the recaps of some of these football games this weekend. And then second tier right beside that 49ers was the New Orleans Saints last week versus the New England Patriots. Big fan of the Saints. They got shellacked by the Panthers. The week before, my top tier play was on the Jets versus the Patriots. That pick lost. I'm convinced to this day that if the Jets punted on first down every single time in that game, they still cover the 6.5. The reason I took the Jets is catching 6.5 against what I think is maybe a bottom 3 offense in the NFL in the New England Patriots. Sometimes you get burned and you get scared off. Not me. We went right back to it, faded the Pats again, and we got the Saints plus the points as a nice little win there. All right, so heading on into today, we have the Giants and the Saints, 2 teams that have underwhelmed. We've got injuries on both sides, pretty big injuries. The offense for the Giants at the end of the game had completely fallen apart. Sterling Shepard injured, Slayton injured, Line injured, Barkley shaken up. So we got a lot of injuries on that team and an offense that already doesn't really score the ball. On the flip side, we got the Saints. I love the Saints defense and I love their offensive line. It's one of my favorite parts about the team is the offensive line. Unfortunately, next week they're going to be missing their starting center, and now quick news, they're going to be missing their starting left tackle, one of the best in the game, in Terron Armstead. I think we can beat the closing line value on this one. I believe this one will probably close closer to 40.5 than it will. I'm taking the under, 43.5. Get it in sooner rather than later. I cannot really see this going up. So, with no further ado, good luck, God bless, grind on, and we will catch you back here tomorrow. Peace!